Right, welcome to episode 2, where we are going to be doing the first special episode, which is Bidoof's Wish. So, in all of these, there are 5 in total, we get to play as one of the other characters, and in this case, obviously it's Bidoof. But I feel like these special episodes weren't in the original Time and Darkness games, they were in addition in Explorers of Sky. But I think they mainly exist to kind of fill out the background of some of the characters, except for the 5th one. I mean, the 5th one's basically like on par with some of the next level story elements of the later game. Yeah, I don't think I remember all of them. There's a Bidoof one, a Sunflora one, there's a Team Charm one. I don't remember what the 4th one is. But yeah, first one, Bidoof. So I think this is now, we go back to a flashback of what Bidoof's life was like before we joined. Dream is to be the best explorer. And yeah, new music as well. That was what was to me, one of the biggest things about the special episodes. So we get Bidoof's den. The Bidoof and Bibarrel family. I don't know how much I played Time and Darkness before Sky came out, but like, this track doesn't feel like a classic to me. Whereas pretty much every other Time and Darkness track does. It's a lovely little scene. The place looks so serene. There we go, it's Bidoof leaving home. But the training was more difficult than I thought. This is just Bidoof getting hell now. And there's the first mention of the Reviser seed. Oh, it's a Doom seed, okay. He made a bigger mistake than I thought. Again, I'm going to assess this from a practical perspective. How do they tell the difference between what seeds are in this game? Surely they all just look like seeds. And this, I think, is the first reference to Bidoof's appetite. Bidoof just munching out. So this is interesting because there's a reference, well, there's a big episode about perfect apples in the main story where we just get such hell from Chatot for, well, not losing the perfect apples, just not getting them in the first place. But Bidoof's just straight right eating them all. And that's all he gets, he goes without dinner. But we get much worse later on in the game. Hunger just gets me into trouble. He's got such a tragic sort of backstory, because he's sort of a well-meaning fool character, but he's just relatively incompetent, and the other guild members treat him as such. It's rough. It looks so strange with us not being there. It's bizarre. Like the rows of 4 just don't look right. I remember now. He just gets set menial tasks. He never gets set any explorer work. It's really tragic. Just running errands. It's how kind of like... Chatot's like a good character, but I think you're meant to hate him. Because he's just sort of... like, he doesn't have faith in the other guild members. And makes rash judgments. And just... as the main story will show, he just doesn't seem to arrive at the correct answer much of the time. But he has a good relationship with the Guildmaster. It's explored really well into that game. There we go, take over as Bidoof. Head to the Kecleon market. To the right and down the crew. I want to explore the other crew rooms actually, because you never actually, unless you intentionally go back in there, you never really see them. I mean, there's not much to see anyway. This is... I don't know whose room this is. I think Loud Red, Sunflora and Corfish share a room? So maybe the other room is... yeah, this is Bidoof's bed. Maybe the other room is Krogunk and Diglett and Dugtrio have beds, or do they just sleep underground? We do have beds there. Yeah. Anyway. Exploring the minutiae in this game, every little detail. Of course, the other guild members actually, so... Something about working hard, program. No one has any idea what program does. Right, let's go to the market. I don't know if anyone else ever played Little Big Planet, but I tried to remake the entirety of Treasure Town in Little Big Planet. I don't think I got very far before I gave up, but that was the plan. There's only so much complexity you could have in that game. It was a rather big project that I didn't get very far into. There's Spoink. This is obviously pre-us joining the guild, so... Pearl on my head. He hasn't lost it yet. I'm not going to bother speaking to those things, I don't know who they are. There we go, it's Kekro Market. Just asking about inventory, as always. So how long has this been going on for since Bidoof joined? We don't know. Warren berries. Just checking on the berries, and they currently have 2 in stock. And that's job done. The most menial of tasks. Man, just opening up to the shopkeepers now. Always seems to mess it up. It's a really sad moment. Just need to see him. Fucking salesman, man. Like, Kecleons are arseholes in this game. In Red Rescue Team and Blue Rescue Team as well. Like, they have no understanding for any other character. They're just trying to make sales. How about secret power, isn't it? Oh, hidden power, there we go. Memory's not that good. That's his solution. Just buy my TM. So I'm sure the green Kecleon is less of an arsehole than the purple one. But... price is 6,500. They are very expensive. That's what I want to do in the main game. I want to try and put some money in the bank just in case for when the moment comes he's got Flamethrower in stock. Because if it comes in stock, you've really got no way to make money without refreshing the stock. Got my own money. I always carry it with me, 7,000. Just lays it on the floor. Asking for trouble, man. Started out with a small loan of 10,000 Poke. What could possibly go wrong? Very sweet. Just hope there's no shady onlookers peeking on him while he's throwing his money around on the floor. I have to pass on buying it. What a shame. Indecisive as well, part of Bidoof's character. Who's this? I'm looking for any indication of this one, because I know what this character turns out to be. So we've received something from the strange Pokemon. And he's bolted. I don't think anything's given away at this stage. I mean, I know what happens, but... It's more new music here. Hey you. Too much music going through me. They're very angry, these two. I'm kind of nervous, did you see him? And Bidoof's memory is so bad. Okay, he does remember straight away. I thought he was going to play dumb. So these two Pokemon are chasing the Snover that just came past. The Snover gave us something. We don't know what it is yet. Bidoof's cowardice is showing already. Doesn't want anything to do with these strange Pokemon. So I think in this whole special episode there's only really one dungeon, I think, as far as I can remember. So there's a lot of story padding first. Those cheers scared the hell out of me. They come at a very pivotal time in the game, those cheers, in just before it all goes wrong. So when I hear those cheers, I imagine disaster now. Alright, what's Bidoof thinking? Okay, he shares with Corfish and Loudred, so it must be Sunflora and Chimecho in the other room? Croagunk live elsewhere? Diglett and Dugtrio live underground? Can't imagine sharing a room with Loudred is a brilliant idea. A few minutes later, okay. Yeah, okay. Suspicions confirmed immediately. This is a pretty deplorable situation, really. He can't sleep, his job's not going well. He wants to make progress, but he doesn't know how. So that Pokemon, the Snover, probably being chased by those two scary Pokemon. It's definitely what it looked like. And Bidoof's only just remember he's gotten something from that Pokemon. I do love this theme. Kind of dark, mysterious, mystery theme. So I should look and see. It's a map. Star Cave. So here is the mystery unfolding. I don't think... Once you complete a special episode, you unlock Star Cave in the main game. I don't think I've ever been in it in the main game, to be honest. I always complete the episode as Bidoof. I don't think I ever really go back there as the main characters. Because I think you unlock it straight away. I don't know how difficult it is. I don't think there's any dungeon that scales to the level. Or maybe it resets you to level 1. Don't know, I might have to investigate this. I've still not decided whether or not I'm doing any kind of late game, proper gamer dungeons. I'm definitely going to complete the story and the post game story. And evolve. Whether I go full game or not, I'm not sure. Whose fault do you think it is I can't get in the first place? Bidoof's just so disappointed he's practically on the border of becoming bitter now. It still looks so weird with the rows of 4. So what's Bidoof going to get today? Chatot's just so unappreciative of the guild members. Like, he's just got no sympathy for them. He's showing off about his knowledge. He's not a likeable character at all. Up until maybe the Brian Cave storyline. But... Do you know anything about a place called Star Cave? Chatot has heard of it. Such a wanker, man. According to Chatot, nobody knows where Star Cave lives. The rare Pokemon Jirachi lies sleeping, allegedly. It'll grant you a wish if you can wake him. So now Bidoof's having all these ideas. And staring off into space, daydreaming. Can't remember if this is another new song or it's the same as the start of Denmark. His dream is to be the best explorer ever. Jirachi can make it come true. You can see what parts of this he's saying out loud. There we go. Bidoof's got the idea planted in his mind. He's going to go to Jirachi's Star Cave and make the wish. Chatot, shut up, man. Let Bidoof get on with this. Let him cook. It's Loudred. Bidoof's got a visitor. And it's Snover. The Pokemon that was running away and that gave us a map. So he's stuttering at the moment, Snover. Very apologetic. A bit of a scary encounter. They caught up with him. Wasn't running very fast. I suppose he got cornered, really. Not here, the map's not here. Is this like a How I Met Your Mother-esque perspective flashback? Because this isn't what happened. They've allegedly, according to Snover, beat him up. And Snover's not giving in. Again, perspective. That reminds me, Bidoof's got the map. The ancient map. So Bidoof, at the moment, obviously it seems like Snover seems perfectly trustworthy. Bidoof believes every word he says at the moment. Snover's very stuttery, apologetic, gives off the impression he's been a victim of a crime. I have a request to make. Would you come with me to explore Star Cave? This is exactly what Bidoof wants. Snover's given him everything he wants. Seem really dependable and kind. It's a flattery as well. And they're delighted. Delighted to be working together to get to Star Cave and make the wish. He's got to make an excuse though first. The man didn't even think of a reason. Don't cause any trouble. Again, no faith, Chatot has. My dream. If I can make my dream of becoming the best explorer ever come true, then maybe he won't mess up the guild assignments and he won't cause trouble. His self-confidence is just so low. It's painfully low. But he's still optimistic, which is a beautiful thing. There's something interesting there. He doesn't want to draw attention to himself because Bagon and Gligar are still looking for that map. I don't think it's Bagon and Gligar he's worried about. Right, okay. So we get a chance to prepare. I don't think we're able to spend the 10,000 Poké. I might be wrong. Because you could essentially mess up the story by just spending all the money on stuff. I don't think you can. No, you don't have any money. You can't spend the 10,000. There's not much point in shopping in that case. Just speak to some characters. Speak to Sunflora. There's Teddy Ursa and Ursa. Errands again today. So the members of Treasure Town believe he's working hard, but just on fruitless errands. Do we have anything in storage? No. Okay. I don't think we've got any items as well. I think Star Cave is quite nice though in the items it gives you. Yeah, don't have any items, any money. And we're not allowed to spend that 10,000. So we can't intentionally ruin the story. What a shame. Okay, let's just crack straight into it then. Because yeah, I'm pretty sure Star Cave is relatively generous. I think it's the only dungeon we can go to. Yeah. I think there's a lot of Reviver seeds. I keep being tempted to say Reviser. Those are the fake ones. Go explore. Snover's feigning nervousness at the moment. There we go, Star Cave. Hidden in plain sight on the map. Going to shop straight away, but we have no money. Okay. It's the... Yeah, we've got space in the storage bag. So the annoying thing about this game relative to the newer ones, whenever there's a weather thing, you just get stopped in your tracks whenever you're running through corridors. I think it's more annoying in the first one where it stops you more, if anything. Set tackle. I don't think we can change Snover's moves. Are these level 22? It's alright. I'm going to turn Bidoof into a complete tank. Pick up everything as we go as well. I want the Reviver Seeds more than anything because there are two pretty intense boss fights in this. One of them I'm pretty sure you don't have to win the first one. Yeah, Max XL, we'll take that. Walk it off, that's just accuracy. Not bad. I mean, it is bad, because we'll find out later on in the game, but Snover seems to be quite powerful. Level 22 compared to Bidoof's 10. It's a nice little theme, this one. Kind of chirpy. These are the sort of tracks I have on when I'm working, to be honest. A nice little symphonic Dragon Quest mix or a bit of Pokémon Mystery Dungeon. Goes down quite nicely when you're just trying to focus. Right, I'm just going to ignore Kekleon. That's a lot of money picking up every single time, to be honest. Bidoof's increased his wealth by 10% in the 1 minute we've been in this dungeon already. There we go, first Reviver Seed. That's what we love to see. Nice and easy. There we go, another Reviver Seed. It might be... No, it's not actually. I was going to say it might be worth just wandering around the floors looking for seeds. But for reasons that will become clear, it's not until the second part of this dungeon. Yeah, that weather is so annoying. It's a very welcome fix they made in Super and DX. I can't remember anything about Gates to Infinity, to be honest, because I played it once before just selling it immediately because it annoyed me so much. Seemed in every way just a very slapdash, finish this as quick as we can. Beautiful, third Reviver Seed. In regards to the game. Yeah, in Gates to Infinity there's no recruitable legendaries. You can fight a handful of them, you can't recruit any. I can't remember if you can actually recruit any Pokemon at all. You might be able to. Right, I have to loop around here. Yeah, Super Mystery Dungeon is a good game. It's just not as good as the first two. Oh, it's such an annoying floor layout. I'm gonna have to go all the way around again. Yeah, and the ranking for this game, not including DX as a separate game. I think this one is the best, followed closely by Red Rescue Team / DX. Followed somewhat distantly by Super. It's a very complete game and it's a very fun game to get 100% completion on, Super. But the story's just not as good as this. And then a million miles below all three of those is Gates to Infinity. Dreadful game. Right, I need to watch my health now because Bidoof's taking... Okay, alright. He's taking more health than he's restoring to the weather. Which happens quite a lot at the low levels, I think. I'm okay for now because Snover's going to cover. We've got enough orange berries after this though. That's the one thing about my gameplay, I'm ultra conservative about any items. Like, I will have a full inventory of... Assuming I don't get knocked out, I'll probably have a full inventory of Max Elixirs and Reviver Seeds within a few dungeons of the main game. Stairs. If I was ever going to build a big nerd cave of just memorabilia items from every game I love, I think the Pokémon Mystery Dungeon and the stairs would be a big one. Nice set of stairs leading upwards. It's not my vibe to build a nerdy cave like that. I'm not a fan of modern decor, but it's certainly a trademark item. Okay, I think Well, I think this is technically a 4-part dungeon, and I think we've done the first of 4 parts. Aren't we to Jirachi's place yet? Snover saying we just need to go a little bit further. There's much we can do other than save. I think we need to crack straight on. I think we're almost there. I think he knows we're almost there. Deep Star Cave. I think it's Star Cave, Deep Star Cave, then Star Cave Depths, and then Deep Star Cave Depths. Weird move to use in that circumstance, my friend. Well, I never use the thrown items either, to be honest. They seem like a waste to me, except Gravel Rock, which can kind of go... Gravel Rock is the equivalent of a knight in chess. It can move in a funny angle. I don't think there's any real threat from the enemies. I expected him to be beaten in that second hit, but... Again, I don't think there's any threat, really, from the enemies in this dungeon. Up until we get to the boss fights. Still make the odd mistake here and there. Weather again. Oh, it's Snover doing the weather, isn't it? It's his, I can't remember the Pokemon lingo. It's his special ability, inherent one. So hopefully we don't get that in the second part of the dungeon. There's probably a better system to exploring floors than the one I use, which is just kind of walk around in circles. So the system would be find the shortest corridors. There we go, another reviver. And just explore as many rooms as possible. Go, Deep Star Cave. And this looks in every way like Jirachi's room. Snover's hanging back. Looks like a dead end. Where's Jirachi? Evil laughing! And the dark mystery theme comes in again. You really are so gullible. To come trustingly all the way here. We have been betrayed! Haven't seen you since we met at Treasure Town. It's Bagon and Gligar. Thought me and Snover were the only ones who had the map. Jirachi was never here. Snover's betrayal. They were all made up. Jirachi and Star Cave all made up. This is just an ambush point. There's Team Rogue. Such a blatant thief name, you know. If you're going to be a criminal, call it like Team Rainbows or something. The leader, the Great Snover. There we go, Bidoof made the ultimate mistake, playing with his money in public. I know this is a good game, a kid's game even. I don't know to what extent they're aiming to like send a message to kids here. Oh, you don't play with your money in public and show it off. It would have been an uproar if they mugged him in Treasure Town, so they've lured him out here. A complete fabrication. So they did hear the rumour about Star Cave, so they came here to find out, but it's just a dead end. It's a fake map, they think. Okay. We are cornered AF. We're taking it. So here we go, the boss battle. Now, this one I'm pretty sure you don't have to win. If you don't, the game will just cover for you, and I think you can just continue. But if I do fail this, I'm going to lose all the reviver seeds. I mean, I'm definitely going to lose a few anyway. But I know for a fact in my previous playthrough, I won this fight. Actually, is there any good moves I can use? Defense skill, yep, we will use that. Hope they use normal moves rather than special. Who do we go for first? Snover's going to use moves like Icy Wind to slow me down, so I think it's going to be best to take on him first. I'm not taking much damage. The defense skill looked good. Ah, that's an issue. Right, we've got 3 out of 9 slots, so we've got a 1/3 chance of landing every hit. I think I'm just going to play that. No. Nice, landed one. Taking a lot of damage. And I think it's probably a good move to use Oranberry here. So just heal up and wait until the confusion goes away. Still confused. Missed one. No health. Oranberry. Poisoned as well. Alright, landed one, which is good. Alright, there's the first revival seed, but back on full health. That's going to reset my defense card, so I'm going to use it again. Because I think that's a worthwhile move at this point. Yeah, that's a big move. I don't know if it's going to be worth using an Oranberry here, because we're going to be taking that anyway. Alright, Snover's down. Okay. We're going to die here. Okay, beautiful. Right, Snover's down. How many revival seeds we got left? 2. Alright, I think we can do this. We don't have to win this fight, but I want to. So who do we take out? I think it's Gligar next, because he's got that poisonous thing. It's causing a lot of trouble. Got him! Beautiful! We're in! I think regardless of what happens, the same cutscene plays, in which it looks like you're cornered and taken out. But the one advantage of this, I carry over 2 revival seeds. We've done it! Smashed it. And Bidoof gets beat anyway. I know what happened, really. I turned Bidoof into a beast and took out all 3 gang members. They should have made this fight more, like, unrealistically difficult, just to prove the point that Bidoof is weak. Bidoof may be weak, but I am a god. Right, someone shout him, wait. 1, don't shirk work. These sound effects. Whoop. It's the entire guild. We get a slightly remixed theme of Wigglytuff's guild theme now. I don't remember this one very well. Don't you dare pick on our apprentice. There we go. The guild is good and loving after all. Jirachi's not in this cave. Let's go, you guys. Oh, do we get this fight now? I don't remember this bit. Yeah, we do. Sweet. In that case, I might just hang back. I'll throw something at Snover, because he's a right bastard. Oh, speed. No, I'm going to hold on to that until the real boss fight. So are the guild as tough here as they are in the late game? Again, no spoilers. No, Wigglytuff's taken out Snover. They're all doing 1 damage. Whoa! Fucking hell. Yeah, okay, they're just as unrealistically strong as they are in the late game. Dugtrio's just banged Bagon in 1 hit. Yeah, Madred's taken out Snover easily. And Chatot's got Gligar, yeah. They are ridiculously strong at this point in the game. And they've bolted. There we go. Maybe you should stop your wrongdoing. There we go, saved by the guild. They weren't as cold as they seemed initially. You're acting really strange, so they talked to the guild master and we secretly followed you here. They are very caring after all. But Chatot maintains he's an arsehole. Thought maybe you were deserting the guild. It's an interesting one because it's up to the player really to decide whether Chatot is a genuine just arsehole or whether he is actually, he pretends to be an arsehole because he doesn't want to appear overly considerate but he is nice on the inside. I don't know. It's a hard one to tell. Okay. Corefish believes Chatot to be nice on the inside and not an arsehole. It's debatable. Couldn't ignore it. These are his true friends, after all. glad he's safe. Very sweet. Even though his situation didn't look good initially, the guild do love him. Gotten much stronger. He did. He did just take out all the thieves, but the gameplay cutscene forced me to lose. Won't be afraid of failure, be patient. There we go, there's the lesson. So this is Star Cave. So this is actually Star Cave, they think, but there's nothing here. Comes to a dead end. Gameplay logic. Always check around the room. I mean, rule 1 of gaming is always check behind the waterfall, but there is none here. And this, if you play the cutscenes in order, this is the first example of Wigglytuff's madness. And just how strong Wigglytuff is. Bang! Smashed through the wall. There's more to this cave. So the guild's all excited to go, but Wigglytuff. Not everyone can go ahead. So exploration is Bidoof's exploration. Oh, handing it back to him. I could do with the help, to be honest, because I know this is quite a tough boss fight, the final one, that you can't lose. There we go. They're giving Bidoof exactly what he wants. Opportunity to explore and do his best. And off he goes. There we go. The guild goes home. I love the Guildmaster's character. Like, Chatter isn't the most likeable, but Guildmaster is just brilliant. He seems so carefree, but he's ludicrously strong. And they've told Guildmaster he could have had all the perfect apples he wanted. And Chatter being a bastard as always. Alright, I'm going. Guildmaster just doesn't give a fuck. Oh dear. So cool and mischievous. Yeah, honestly, he's my favourite character in the game, the Guildmaster. Right, here we go, Star Cave Depths. Okay, we're on our own now, there's no Snover to back us up. Immediately we're getting a Bronzor? Bronzor. Oh dear, we're in trouble already. Yeah. Yeah. Tackle battle. There we go. Okay, level up. Yeah, this is... I don't know how deep... I don't think this dungeon is particularly deep, even the Depths version, but... You can see the monsters are tougher already, and we don't have backup. We've carried over 2 Reviver Seeds because of the win in that fight, that we weren't supposed to win. Oh, didn't have that one. Okay, good. I think this... I can't really remember if the second part of this is a 2-part thing itself. It might end up being a deep depths part of this. Let's grow rocks, sunny hole. Alright, Oranberry is good. Basically just want Oranberries and Reviver Seeds. That's all we care about. Ah! Bit of an ambush. Right, let's throw some. I don't usually use thrown items at all. He's running away anyway. Oh, yeah! He keeps walking me into attacks. There we go. Ah. We're okay. Yeah, got to heal up yet. Again, I don't know how conservative everyone else is with items in this game, but I'm ultra conservative. Might need to heal up. Yep, definitely heal up, yeah. Deliberately made these enemies very tough. Like, just the first part of this. Okay, it's got high defense, Bidoof. The first part of this dungeon, including the boss fight, makes you believe that, you know, you're not meant to win. And then they throw you into this second half and make it as difficult as possible. Okay, there is the pit now. There's no deep Starcave depths. So here we are. Another dead end. There's a voice. Is that voice? It's Jirachi. And I'm immediately thinking beyond this fight, because I want to come back here as the main characters and try and recruit Jirachi. I don't think I've ever done it before. Heard that you can grant wishes. Yes, it's true. But right now I'm pretty sleepy, so I can't help. I usually toss and turn in my sleep. Just any excuse of dialogue for a boss fight. So Jirachi is completely asleep, apparently. And this fight is just him tossing and turning. Right, here we go. Here's the main boss fight. And this one you have to win. Oh, we got proper boss music as well. This isn't even the normal boss music for this game. This is the original boss music from the first game. Right, what's it going to be? Quick Orb first, and then Defense Girl, I think. Oh, fucking hell, can't use orbs. Ah, bad first turn. Defense Girl. Alright, Jirachi's still Psychic, so we're not going to be very effective in Tackle. But that is our only attacking move. Very straightforward so far. Right, one more and heal. Yeah, we'll heal. He's only using normal moves. One confusion so far. Ah, right, this is an issue. Is there any... I don't think there's any like counter to rest, is there? Other than just keep attacking, hope he goes down this turn before the rest heal kicks in. I don't think there's much we can do, really. 1, 4, 5, that's a full heal. Is there any counter to that? I'm not sure there is. This may be a very long fight if he keeps doing that. One more. He uses confusion now, I did. Yep. Should have seen that coming. Right, our defense is lowered now. Orbs don't do anything. One revival seed left. I'm not feeling entirely confident. Does defense go? Does that lower the damage of normal attacks? No! Okay, we're still alive. We're buried. One! Do we have any Oranberry? Okay, we've got one Oranberry left and one Reviver Seed. Now we've just got the seed. If he uses Rest again, we'll... Yeah. What can we do here? Like, you have to win this fight. This isn't a gimmick. You just lose, and that's it. Oh, he's just going to full heal again. We're back to square one. Unless we win in this move. No. Yeah. I don't really know what the answer is, because I know I won this fight first time in my previous playthrough, but I don't remember him using Rest that often. And I've really got no other way of doing this. Yeah, there's the last Revival Seed. I've got no moves that lower his defense, so I don't have Leer. So we'll just use that a few times. Lower his attack, but that's not much use. Nor his defense skill. I've got no solution really, I don't know how to do this. I think we're going to lose this one. I won the fight that you're not supposed to win and it's meant to be impossible, but I can't win the proper one. We're going down next turn. I don't think there's anything I can really do. Orbs don't work. Yeah, I've got no solution here. There we go. We lost. I might just have to camp. I think what you meant to do is camp the previous floors for revival season and stuff, but yeah, it didn't really seem like I had any way of winning that because he just used rest. I don't think there's any counter unless you're a psychic type and you've got Dream Eater or something. We'll just have another go. This is meant to be a difficult fight, but I'm going to camp the floors, get more items. Do we have any money? We do have money. Hotter Seed. That could be a special event. That's of no use on a normal band, really. Alright, I'm going to sleep here, but that's okay. Yeah, the Totter Rod might be quite useful, because if I can time it and confuse him just before he uses rest, although I suspect the rest will still work when he's confused. Alright, Creeps. This has got no berry, so we'll just take him out and move on. Oh, that's not the same one. Oh well. Moving on. Anyway. Oops, no use. Got it anyway. Maybe just a bit more fighting to level up as well. Yeah, very high defense, Bidoof first. Explore a little bit more, try and get more Reviver Seeds. I wonder if he learns like a very useful fighting move or something, but at level 12. But it's going to be pivotal in this fight. Is it going to be useful? No. I can't remember how many floors this has. I think the pit's at 5. Should be items. Bit of money, not very useful. None of that's useful. Very decent. I don't think we've got any Reviver Seeds yet, have we? I mean, at least we're getting some EXP. Close to leveling up. No level yet. Keep my eye out for that poison now, because I'm not recovering health. Get by the stairs before we fight. Oh fuck! I didn't really see that coming, to be honest. I deserved that. I thought we'd win that one quite easily. Oh well. Right, I think we lose everything again. Yeah, I know this is meant to be difficult, but I don't know how I did this the first time in my previous playthrough. Very stupid how I won the fight that you're just not expected to win. Hotter Seed. Alright, I'll move on. This might just be a case of keep doing it until you win. Useful Power Band. That will be useful actually. It boosts attack, which is what Bidoof uses. I'll take this one out for the XP. It's been a mistake. There we go. Okay, we're doing a lot more damage now with the Power Band. I don't know what percentage boost it is, but it seems like quite a lot. Good. Okay. It's hard to see it again, no Reviver Seed, which is not useful. Should have gone the other way. Oh dear, right. Here's the counter to confusion in this game, just keep walking the other way till it wears off. Job done. Right, level up. No new moves. I'm just kind of hoping the boosts, the small boosts make a pivotal difference. Right, I think this is a boss fight already. We've really got no supplies for it. Oh, we do have to go through depth. We have to go through the whole dungeon again, really? That's rather frustrating. Right, I'm just going to race straight through to Jirachi. So if we lose, we're going to lose the Power Band, probably. nothing useful there. Press the speed up button instead of my L1. Back once we don't have a corner risk. Okay, all good. I doubt we're going to level up again in the time between now and Jirachi, unless we just camp the floor. Again, I'm finding no seeds now. I'm not getting any revivers. I'm running circles as well. Alright, we'll do this. I don't think this is going to be a level up, but I'll do it anyway. No. I don't think this is going to go particularly well, because I've not really changed much other than the power band. Got no reviver seeds this time, so if he uses confusion, we're pretty much out. Okay, he's not really asleep. Bidoof reckons. Right, first turn it's got to be Defense Curl again. I don't think Growl's going to be as good as Defense Curl. I've got any items that can help. A Tota Seed is, I don't think, really going to make any difference. Because Jirachi's normal attacks have nothing. It's only Confusion that's really an issue. We're doing a lot more damage though. Probably got him down to low health within a few turns. Right, I'm running a risk here. Nearly taken out. I've not got any Oran Berries at all. Really? Oh dear. Right, I think it's got to be Tota Seed then. It's got 1 in 9 chance of landing his attack if the Tota Seed lands. He's dodged it. Yep, we're out. Straight away. I've probably lost the power band as well. Ah! Yeah, the power band was really pivotal though. I don't know what the percentage chances of losing your held iron. I think it's probably 100, unfortunately. We go again. Oh, I've still got it. Okay, right, we're still in this. Pick up the thorns, not that they make much difference. Right, so I'm just looking for Oran Berries and Reviver Seeds. I think if I had a couple in that last fight, we would have won, because the damage we were doing was so much higher. We would have run him down. I mean, I imagine he only used rests when he's at low health. But I think we probably could have taken him out in the time between him using rest and healing. So got him before the heal landed. We just need a couple of seeds to make sure we don't... That's probably a better way of doing it. Yeah. Right, there's one Oran Berry. Okay. Oh, I think we've got this next time. I think the power band made all the difference. Right, we'll take him out before he chases us. If I can get another level off as well, I think we should have this in the bag. Just looking out for seeds. Orbs have no help really. Do this later. Right, on to the second half. Alright, I'm going to hang around until I get... Right, there's another Oran Berry. I want a Reviver Seed really, because they're risk-free. Whereas Oran Berry, if he gets me down to like 30 and he uses Confusion, then I'm out. A bit. This might have been a mistake already. Okay. I'll run a full loop. Right, okay. Be careful now. I'll use the Tota Seed. Okay. Again. Ah! Okay. Right, where that is, it's probably not going to be any better than the power band. What is going on? Lunatine's everywhere. Have I got another Totter Seed or did I use it? Oh, I'm gonna have to use my Oran Berry if he does something big now. Okay, I'll continue on. I'll wait a bit. I think that's an underrated thing that in this game doesn't work in the future games. If you hold down, I mean it's X and circle for me because I'm on PS5 controller, but A and B, you just restore HP. Just skip turns basically, so you run the risk of being surrounded, but it's a good tactic to use when you buy the stairs. I'll move on rather than fighting. I want to get another level off before I move on, but I don't want to play it to the extent that I get knocked out before we actually get to Jirachi. Psyduck. Okay, double. Right, that's a winning move. I think that's rock, so I think that's not very effective against Jirachi, but let's investigate before we move on. Is it rock or... yeah, it's rock. Power 3, Jirachi 2. Power after each hit. In a single turn. I think that's a winning move, isn't it? I think that's GG already. So there you go, there's the solution. Get to level, was it 13? There's Bidoof. Right, there's nothing I can do to boost my attack. So I'd prefer to boost my attack rather than defense. So I can just take him out really quickly. But... no, I think we're onto a winner now. Unless he manages to get me down to like 30 health with normal attack and then use confusion. Take me out in one. But... right, defense go first. And now roll out. I mean, he could roll take me out in 2 turns here. Are you serious? What are the chances of that? 2 turns, we're out. Oh god. Missed the rollouts, both of them. I mean, we could literally have... yeah, that was a heavily RNG dependent given that I was using rollout, but we could have literally taken them out in 1 turn as if rollout had landed all 5. We just so happened to miss the first one twice in a row. Have I still got the power band? Yes, I have. Alright, that's the one good thing then. Oh dear, right, I'm just going to race straight forward because I think we can win. I think it's just bad RNG in that one. I'm going to be arrogant and just do the same thing again. There we go, 1 Reviver Seed straight away. Alright, I'm taking no prisoners, I'm just running full speed. What are the chances? Swift, then confusion, take us out in 2 with a critical. Alright, bit of money. I mean, we've got 1 Reviver Seed already, so infinitely more chance of winning this time. I'm sure there's better ways of exploring dungeons the way I do it, because I find myself looking through way too many corridors and not enough rooms. I've been playing this for so many years, I just don't really want to change my tactics. They're kind of inbuilt into me brain at this point. Grab the apple. We don't need it, but I'll take it. Right, second part of the dungeon. It's a shame we don't get a new music track. Oh, there stills. Yeah, now's as good as time as I need to use the Petrify. Oh, I'll Petrify myself as well. Is there any solution to this? Is there any way to unpetrify yourself? Oh, yeah, I'm pressing every button. Oh, okay, it does wear off after a while for the character. Okay. I thought I was just permanently stuck then. Okay, I'm not gonna... just toss the seed. I'm not going to waste any time. Don't pick that up, bastard. I'll do it. No way around that. Just have to. hope we don't get ambushed. Okay, all good. Yeah, I'll take the Psyduck out. Lovely. They're an easy target, the Lunatones, when they don't use confusion. Oh, Insomniac. That's not useful against Jirachi, is it? That just stops you going to sleep. Oh, little mistake. Uh-oh. Yeah, the Insomniac would have been good there. Okay, we're all good. Okay, fine. Keep running around in circles. There we go. Last 4. I'm going to say it again, but I think it's in the bag this time. Very bad RNG last time, plus didn't have a Reviver Seed. Oh dear. Okay, fine. Lovely. Yeah, we'll take that out. I mean, it's easy to run away in this game, but you find yourself cornered very quickly. Because if you run into an enemy when there's one behind you as well, in a corridor, you've had it. Bidoof's a tank, man. Just banging everything out in one hit. Right, we can probably look at... Are we close to levelling up? Is it worth hanging around? I don't really know how to check, to be honest. See? No, I don't know. There's probably a way to do it, but I'm going to move on. Jirachi. We're on the 3rd or 4th attempt now. I can't remember. I think this is the 3rd. Right, I'm going to use Rollout again. I know we missed the first 2 last time, but I mean, if we like land all 5 hits, then we take them out in one move. I didn't expect this episode to be this long. Alright, defense card again. I'm not going to use Growl because he uses many special moves. Right, roll out. This time. There's 1. What's the power of rollout relative to attack? Power 4. I think that makes tackle better, actually. Let me use tackle. Right, how many things have we got? I'll use the Totter Seed here, actually. Okay. Should have done this last time. Right, what's the best thing to do here? Could chase after him, but I run the risk of him immediately being cured and then attacking back. Could use Defense Guard again, but I think that's going to be a waste. Let's throw something. The gravel rock. Oh, we got him! Oh, I didn't expect it to go that quickly that time. Right, that was relatively easy. I must have been like a few health away the first 2 times before we used the rest. But there we go, we've done it. Didn't need rollout after all. Looks like gravel rocks are quite good in that fight, given they do 20 damage. Alright, I'm fully awake. I grant wishes for those who manage to wake me up. All of a sudden. What is your wish? The big question. And we get to choose. So we've got Become Rich. I don't think that's Bidoof's wish. I mean, I'll answer for myself and Bidoof. Become the strongest Pokemon. The best explorer. Eat lots of yummy food. Sleep well. Get lots of items to rule the world. I don't think any of these are my wish. I think if I was a Pokemon in this world, I think I'd want to be the strongest Pokemon. I think that's my wish out of all of these. Bidoof's wish... I mean, his wish is realistically to be the best explorer. That's what he wanted at the start of this, so... I wonder if I get a dialogue loop. Oh, yeah, let's do it. I want to see what happens this. Is this truly what you want? I mean, I know what happens anyway. Yes! Yes, that's what I want. I want to rule the world. So I think regardless of what you say here, the same thing happens. My dream is to become the best explorer ever, yep. Got it, that's pretty easy. Bidoof stops him. Dream is to become the best explorer ever. Thirst, that's what I wanted. I'm giving up on that plan. It's not something you can wish for. You've got to work hard. Put your best effort in. Got a lot clearer on all this stuff. I'm not asking you for that anymore. What's he going to ask instead? You're a good Pokemon, come to like it. He does have something. I wish for a buddy I could teach stuff to. Bidoof wants a buddy. I feel so incredibly happy for everyone helping, but it's the reason he'd like a pal or two. So he wants someone to take under his wing. He wants a friend, but a sort of someone he can teach stuff to as well. So this event in the game, I don't know to what extent. I mean, I don't want to give too many spoilers away yet. But obviously, if Bidoof doesn't do this, what he essentially wishes for is results in us appearing at the guild, the main character and the partner Pokemon. So I don't know if he didn't do this, would the world just be destroyed, or did the big characters kind of make Bidoof do this? We get this lovely little... I mean, I don't like hearing this theme too early in the game because it's a big one, but there it is. So Bidoof's wish resulted in us being here. And the question is, that I don't think ever gets answered, is was Bidoof the key to the world being saved? And if Bidoof hadn't done that, would the world just be destroyed? Or did the big powers make Bidoof do that? But yeah, that's something that will just never be answered. I don't think. I mean, I've not talked about a remake possibility yet, because obviously Red Rescue Team got a remake. This one hasn't yet. I'm hoping it will do someday, but I think that's going to be all of it for this episode. That's the big question though, but there you go, there's Bidoof's story and the answer to how we first came to being in the guild. So that's going to be all for today. In the next episode we'll jump back into the main story and I will see you then. Peace.